Back here at 7:13, we'll ask some travelers about some of the worst things that they don't like about flying, and they're likely to say, well, turbulence certainly is one of them. It's a feeling of helplessness when the plane starts to shake and bounce up and down. As Boston 25 meteorologist VickiGraf explained, some researchers believe turbulence will be getting a lot worse in the years to come.
Peaceful one moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, attention on board. Do we have any trained medical personnel? Do we have any doctors, nurses, firefighters?
Chaos the next.
The plane shook and then it went into a sudden drop, kind of like how you would go into a drop on a roller coaster.
My life flashed before my eyes. I was scared.
In December, Hawaiian Airlines Flight 35, bound from Phoenix to Honolulu, was rocked by turbulence. About 20 passengers were injured, many getting rushed to the hospital.
My mom wasn't buckled, and so I turned to my right and I saw that she hit the ceiling and she hit the floor.
Most turbulence is considered light or moderate. That's when you need to fasten your seatbelt, and usually food service is halted. That can be nerve-wracking, but it's the third kind, severe turbulence, that can cause serious injuries. So what are the conditions that make that happen? Well, first consider that planes are flying at more than 30,000 feet, interacting with a jet stream that's moving air at more than 200 miles per hour. Sudden changes in that airflow, from wind eddies, warm and cold air masses colliding, or powerful thunderstorms, that disrupts the air around the plane and can make it lose thousands of feet of altitude in a matter of seconds.
There's a possibility it could get a lot bumpier.
Mark Prosser is part of a team at the University of Reading in Great Britain. They've been studying the link between climate change and turbulence and are now among the world's top experts on this issue.
Obviously, the more the temperature rise, the more likely it is that turbulence will increase, and by a greater amount. By the year 2050 to 2080, there might be something like 3 times the amount of turbulence in the atmosphere.
Pilots try to avoid turbulence by going around it or changing altitudes. But that can make flights longer and require more fuel.
Whatever adjustments the airline needs to make in the interest of safety and efficiency, they will find a way to balance those needs with the cost of a ticket.
Lauren Heron is a pilot and teaches aviation at Bridgewater State University. He says flying commercially is still the safest way to travel, and that pilots are well trained to handle turbulence.
Folks generally would be, I think, impressed at the level to which aircraft are designed and built to withstand stresses that come naturally through flight. And turbulence is one of the stresses that are absolutely designed and planned for in any aircraft.
Still, that's little consolation to some travelers at Logan Airport.
All of a sudden, it starts to get a little shaky and you have to fasten your seatbelts. What are the thoughts going through your head?
I am glad that I took my Dramamine.
It makes me feel like nausea, makes me, I don't know how to say that, but
It's just super unsettling. If you really think about it, you're just up in the sky and you have no idea what's going to happen.
Passengers on Flight 35 didn't, and now they'll never forget it. Meteorologist VickiGraf for your local station, Boston 25 News.
Indeed, it can be unsettling now. Bridgewater State Professor Heron tells us the North Atlantic region is expected to be one of the areas with the most increased turbulence. He says that's because it's the location of the jet stream.